guess who's on Facebook?
Who's that?
The guardian ad litem.
Oh, man.
Oops, sorry. He's there. He's active.
All right, guys. I'm gonna make this jump while I can. I'll be right back, baby. All right, guys. My device is full, so at the moment I cannot record this, so I will not be able to edit this until I go back into YouTube. So we're gonna go out here. We're gonna fill out our first commendation form in my history of my channel. Howdy, sir. But I gotta give a shout out to Officer Camp, and I'm not remembering his partner's name right off. They do drive separate vehicles, but I'm gonna give him a shout out. I'm gonna come in here. I'm gonna do my due diligence. I'm gonna give the man a commendation for him. There's no damn crosswalk here, guys, unfortunately. Howdy. Can I speak with the supervisor, please? I believe his name's Officer Camp, but I just want to get a commendation form for him. Well, I need two because there was him and another part. But I'd like to fill out a commendation myself in a very proper manner. All right, commendation form will work. Mommy and Vinny, I found the guys from the truck. Actually, that's kind of funny. They're laughing because they're hiding behind the door because they know that if they come out, they've been caught. But I found the guys from the truck, the 3 undercovers that was there that day.
They made the way.
Hi, sir.
have the supervisor come and talk to you.
All right, thank you.
Yes, sir.
Why am I pacing?
Sir, there's a supervisor coming if you want to sit.
All right, thank you. Yeah, I found 2 of the 3. Why am I pacing? I'm gonna go in here and so I can sit down since everyone's upset about me pacing. But yeah, I found 2 of the guys from the truck video. Turn this around. Oh, they found the cure. Right up there. They found the cure. No justice. What's up, guys? Appreciate y'all guys for coming in here and do that. Okay. So I'm here waiting. They're having a supervisor come speak with me. I'm here to give a shout out, give them some props. Officer Camp and his partner, they knew our rights. I did not have to inform them nor educate them. They actually enacted my rights, basically because I was there enacting my own civil rights. And they immediately backed me up. They immediately gave the guy the quick rundown of it. And not quite as eloquently as it could have been done, but they've done it anyways. So I've got to give them their props. I'm here waiting for the supervisor to come out. I know where the forms are. I know that they have the complaint and commendation forms, but I'm not sure how often they have a commendation form pop up. So that's what I'm here today, is to fill out the commendation form. And from the last time that I was here, I know exactly where I can fill it out at if I choose to do so. If I choose to do it here. But I'm going to give them a shout out because I feel it's right. I mean, if they did their job, they did it appropriately. They respected our rights and they educated the guy that called them. And I'm also going to forward the call while I'm here. And guys, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just doing this because I said I would. If I found a good cop, I'd give him a shout out. And obviously not a lot of people are thrilled about this or enthralled or whatever because my view count's really down, but it's all right, guys. I'm going to be true to my word. I find a good cop, I'm going to give him the props and I'm going to give him a shout out. But I might need to go back out there because this might get me shut down. So that's the mic, yep. Got a bad habit of covering up that mic, guys. Y'all do me a favor and hit that like button. Matter of fact, don't just hit that like button, Hulk smash that like button. Yes, Jerry Streeter, none of them are our friends, but when they do respect our rights, I've got to give them a shout out, man. And I said that when I started my channel. If I found a decent cop or a good cop, that I would give them a shout out, and that's what I'm here for today. And we're gonna see how well this goes. And it was awesome, man. I felt really, and not just me, it was the entire crowd that was there. Everyone that was witnessing the incident. People were starting to run away because they heard the cops was coming. But after today's incident, after today's encounter, I'm gonna step outside and check this flagpole. It was an issue last time I was here. But yeah, none of them are our friends. Flag flying in the breeze, guys. But yeah. Chicago PD Transparency, thank you for being here, guys. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Like I said, this video is supposed to be really short, really simple, and really sweet. This is all about me providing a little bit of feedback, trying to give the boys in blue just a touch of love where they was nice and respectful of our rights today. Not just my rights, but the rights of everyone in generally involved, and they was trying to come out and be educational. I didn't see them put their hands on their guns. It was an uncomfortable situation for them. It was really uncomfortable for them because they knew that the other guy was in the wrong, and I'm just trying to come in and fill out a commendation form and give them the props that they are due because they gave us respect and dignity, and they respected our rights. And I feel like I'm talking to myself here, guys, but if I sit in there too much longer, I'll probably get my stream shut down because, you know, they're playing music in the damn lobby. But I'm not gonna knock them for that. I mean, it's an upbeat radio station. It gave the weather. It was, you know, pretty cool. But I did find the undercovers that was recording the state trooper the other day. At least two of the three. And I do know the guy is an undercover cop. I'm looking for his car while I'm out here, and I'm not spotting it, so it might be at another parking lot or it might be around the building. I'll check the other parking lots in a second. We got one officer sitting out here in his car. Couple of Chargers, couple of Crown Vics, GMC. Let's check down here at the other parking lot. But yeah, guys, I wasn't gonna let today go by without me doing another audit. This isn't really an audit. This is really me filling out a commendation form. Zombie Hunter, thanks for tuning in. Chicago PD, I don't know if I gave you a shout out or not yet. While I'm waiting on the supervisor to show up, I'm out here checking the parking lot to see if I can find the undercover Altima. Because that guy's a dick. Yep, there it is. Let's get zoomed in on that real quick. That right there is the undercover Altima that actually responded to a 911 call one time. Or not a 911 call, it was probably a private call from their private cell phone to their private cell phone, or their public cell phone, I don't know. Yeah, that's the guy's car. He's an undercover cop. He's very afraid of the camera. There's a buddy of mine down the street down there. You drive a truck, so you're always watching? Well, I appreciate that, Zombie Hunter. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for popping in. I'm kind of along the same boat, same situation. Hey, they learned their lesson from the last time. They closed the blinds. They created the privacy. You know. What's up, man? You know anything about your civil rights, man?
Huh?
You know anything about your civil rights?
Somewhat.
Yeah.
Check
me out on.
I was gonna ask you, we got a blog or something, because I remember last time you was here.
Yeah, it's Fuck DSS on YouTube, all caps. I'm actually live right now. I'm here to fill out a commendation form for for a couple of officers that responded to a call earlier. I'm here to FOIA the information from the 911 dispatch call and everything, but I'm trying to give them a shout out because they respected my right to film in a public place. And I know that you said you've seen me here before, but
Yeah,
I've been doing
a police report the last time. I gotta get a copy of that.
Yeah, I've been doing this all over. I've actually got a couple of videos here recently from inside of Shelby. And check me out sometime, man. And you'll learn a lot. You'll learn there's a whole community of people out there, and we're always looking for more people to step up.
You got a pen on you? You can write it down.
I do not. I don't care.
Let me see what I can get. I'll see what I can get.
All right. Hey, bro, you might want to spray a little cologne. Yeah. Well, I'm waiting on the supervisor, guys. And obviously, I'm making an impact in our community because people are starting to recognize me. They're starting to understand, hey.
I should call them anyway because they look like they really busy in the hood.
Huh?
Yeah, but they really busy in there.
They act like it, but I mean, it's their duty, it's their responsibility. If that door is open and you walk in there with a public records request or needing to get a file of some sort or something like that, they need to provide that to you. And if you really want to make them act right, this is a whole can of act right here. But remember, you don't want to put your private information out there, so you gotta be careful about it.
The only thing I'm doing right now is getting a copy of what they already gave me the other day. Hopefully they can do that because I lost it.
They have it on file. They have to keep it on file for years.
Thanks.
Yes, Zombie Hunter. I had to edit out part of the stuff that she said because she was she was talking a little crazy there at one point. But thanks for tuning in, Zombie Hunter. It means a lot. I don't have my watch hours up. I did the math earlier. Scottish Furry Freedom Media. What's up, bro? Howdy, sir. Yeah, I came back outside because they had music playing in the lobby, and I'm not trying to get my channel shut down, especially not considering, you know, all the police out there that say that all the auditors are out here to cause a scene or a commotion. And that's not what we're here to do. We're here to be transparent. We're here to be honest about it. And that's why I'm here today, is to give that man a shout out, because that officer really respected our rights and he did not hesitate and did not waver. The man tried to convince him. He tried to convince him by getting his regional supervisor to call, and none of that would work. Oh, damn, there's the Dodge. I don't think that was the Dodge. I have to review the video. But it was a Dodge 1500 similar to that did that in the video that day. But yeah, I'm just waiting on the supervisor to come out here so that I can give the commendation forms, give them their props. And maybe if we start highlighting the good cops, it'll start scaring some of these bad cops into realizing, wait a minute, if I act right, if I do what I'm supposed to do, and I respect people's civil rights, people might like me more often. I'm looking for that cop, and this is for any police officer, any sheriff's deputy, anybody out here that really wants to catch my attention. If you really want to do something good for your community, go to these low-income neighborhoods and don't go through with a shotgun talking about everybody get on the ground, get on the ground. Go through the neighborhood with a box of donuts. Go through the neighborhood with, I'm not saying a bag of candy, because I mean, that's just, you know, but go through the neighborhood, get your little Bluetooth speaker, you know, set it down, spend a few moments and actually sit down and rap with these people. Sit down and just chill out for a minute, you know, get to know these people, get to understand what the issues is in the community, what the problems are. I mean, in some neighborhoods we have problems. No, they haven't came out yet, baby. Though I did find, you remember the undercover cop that came out there the day when we was at the drug test place? I found his car, his Altima, and yeah, it's sitting over here in the parking lot next to the Shelby PD truck and a couple other vehicles. But they haven't came out yet. I think they think that I left, or maybe they're just not coming out. I don't know. But I'm trying to stay true to my word. I said if I found decent cops, I'd give them their moment. I'd give them their claim to fame, give them their moment, let them shine, you know. Looks like he got what he needed. Jerry Streeter, I have questions about whether or not they will show. Like I said, I'm very well known with this police department, and I'm like I was back to what I was saying before I got sidetracked. I want to see the officer out here leading the entire block in a dance. I don't care if it's the boot scoot and boogie. I don't care if it's the electric shuffle, the Cupid shuffle. That's what it was. That's what the guy was doing. That's what that cop was doing in that video I seen. I seen a cop in a video playlist, or it was a video montage that some people was playing. And you know what? That's what we want to show, guys. We want to show these good interactions. We want to show, y'all, I'm turning this into a straight up rant. But we want to see these good interactions. We want to see these cops that really respect humanity and respect our rights as people without having to be told to do so. And I found 2 of those officers today. So this is my challenge to all the police departments, all the sheriff's departments, anybody out here that can see this. I know you're probably watching somewhere in the chat. You're usually popping on a lot of my streams. Man, just go out there one day and lead a whole bunch of people in the community in a dance, man. The Cupid shuffle, the electric slide, whatever. Just lead them in a dance. Laugh, joke, cut up a minute. I wouldn't mind giving you your what was $10, $15 an hour for an hour for you to go out here and actually not just patrol the community for tickets and speeders and all this stuff. Go out there and make a name for the community. Give the cops back the good name that they used to have 40, 50, 60 years ago. Give them back that protect and serve. Give them back the good things to talk about instead of being scared of the cops. I seen it earlier in my live stream. The police was on the way. No IDing or taking people to jail. Just good interaction. Yes, Scottish Fury Freedom. That's exactly what I'm talking about, man. If they just get out here one day, take $1,000, get like over here in this parking lot, take $1,000 of their budget, throw a block party or a community cookout, or fuck it. I mean, just do something, Take a day where you don't try to take people to jail for every last little thing. If you think that you smell marijuana or alcohol, that's a non-violent offense. Now, if the man's out here cussing somebody out, beating somebody's brains out on the side of the road, yeah, take him to jail. But damn, man, do we always have to have all these negative interactions where the cops are always, get on the ground as soon as they get out the car? No, we don't. I want to find a good cop out here that will legitimately see a homeless man and give him the shirt off of his back. Now, I'm not saying give him, your police uniform. Yes, Scottish. Where is the Andy Griffith? Where's the Barney Fifes out here in the world? This might be the guy. He's a K9 unit. He's at the light, so maybe this will be him. But yeah, Metal, I actually found 2 cops today that came out. They immediately told the guy that there's nothing he could say. He should calm down, and they de-escalated the situation. They was respectful, they was kind, they was polite, and they understood our rights. And that is what I'm here today to do, to cover and to highlight, because I said that if I found good cops, I would give them a shout out. I'm pretty sure this is the supervisor, because it's not quite shift change yet. We got another hour or 2 before that happens. Andy Griffith used to go out there and play hopscotch with the kids, man. I mean, hopscotch or whatever. I mean, that's what we need to see out here. We don't need the kids to be scared of the police department. We don't need them to be scared of the police officers. But that's what they've turned into. Metalhead, I don't know quite what you're wowing about, but yeah, I'm actually here to fill out a commendation form, bruh. That's how serious I am. I said if I found good, decent cops, I would highlight them. And if you want to see the decent interaction I had today, it's in my last video. I edited it down, shortened it up. Howdy, sir.
How you doing?
Pretty good. Would you be the supervisor I requested?
No, I'm not.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna let you know what I'm here for, man, so you don't get all worried. I'm here for a commendation forum and to speak with one of the supervisors because I came across 2 officers. That's a cool body cam. I haven't seen one like that before. But I'm here to give them a shout out and give them, you know, the props because they came out there, they respected our rights. They wasn't all get on the ground or anything like that. And I'm trying to issue a challenge to all the police departments out here. And I know y'all have, you know, rules and just take a moment one day, go into one of the low income, go to the east side, go to the west side, find some kids that's out playing one day, and instead of writing them a ticket for not having a helmet or something, grab out you got a loudspeaker in your car, and I'm not saying do it on your loudspeaker, maybe a Bluetooth speaker, and lead the kids in a block party, a small little impromptu block party. Get 2 or 3 officers, block off the road, and do a Cupid shuffle out in the street, you know? Yeah. That's what if I can find some officers like that are willing to do that, and I'm trying to highlight that type of stuff, man. I'm a reporter, and one of the things I do is I'm an auditor and a cop watcher. And that's what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to spread the word to the police departments. If we can get more cops out here, I've seen videos, they go viral in a matter of hours, where police will get out here with a 15, 20 kids, and they'll lead them in a dance, just Cupid shuffle, just random. And you know, if you get caught out in the street by the wrong police officer, that's a ticket for jaywalking. If the kids are out there playing b-ball or they're playing street football, that's tickets, you know? But instead of doing that, pass the pigskin around with them for a few minutes. Talk to them, educate them. Let them, you know, check out your car. Well, I can't say let them play with the canines because canines sometimes get a little aggressive, but that's what I'm out here today to do is to give them commendation for them. Officer Camp and his partner, I can't remember his name off the top of my head, did a very good job today. They educated people today. And here's the crazy part. The entire community, everyone that was around me at that point, they heard the cops was coming. They started running. They was like, oh God, no, I'm out. But when they got there, everyone started smiling. They was like, this is different. This is unusual. And it was a really good interaction. That's why I'm here today is I'm trying to get an accommodation for him, but I'm waiting on the supervisor. That's why I was asking.
Yeah, he's on the way.
That might be him. I don't know.
He is a lieutenant on duty, but the supervisor that is on his way to speak with you is on his way. So
okay.
It shouldn't be much longer.
But yeah, I kind of stepped outside because I've had some bad interactions before, and it's.
Well, I'm sorry you've had some bad interactions. That sucks, but hopefully you won't get that today.
But I appreciate it. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow. I hope we have another encounter. And like I said, I want to see the police officers out there doing stuff like this. If you can just leave the kids in a little community block dance, the Cupid shuffle, the electric slide, whatever, that would be something I would love to catch on film. I would love to just see the police officers chilling out with the kids for a minute, you know, instead of giving them tickets for not riding their bike with a helmet or for giving them tickets for obstructing traffic. Kids know when cars start coming, they're playing b-ball, get out the street.
Yeah.
But I mean, you know, take a moment when you're on patrol, make sure ain't nothing gonna fall off your belt, and throw the ball around, you know, throw the pigskin around or something.
Good deal. What's your name, sir?
I don't really give out my name because it could lead to a couple of problems.
Okay, well, my name's Officer Reed.
Officer Reed,
Yep.
thank you.
It's good to meet you, okay? We'll
All
take
right.
that into consideration, all right?
I appreciate it. And like I said, if y'all can find it, if y'all can give me a video of that, I will highlight it on my channel. I'll highlight it on other people's channels. I'll get the word out. If y'all just start doing a little more community interactions instead of community policing.
Okay.
And I want to go back to the old days where we didn't call them police officers, and in the hood we're scared of the police. But if we can step away from that for a minute and remember that y'all are humans too and we're humans, if we can get that across to each other, we'll be a lot better.
Yep, you're exactly right.
But I appreciate that, and you will probably hear about me. I've been here a few times. You'll probably hear about me. They'll probably tell you my name, and I can't do nothing about that. But the reason I don't give my name is because if I give you my name and the wrong officer hears that,
This will be
Officer Hammond?
Didn't I talk to you last couple weeks ago?
yes sir.
Yeah.
You helped me out with the
John
flashlight.
How are
Howdy,
you?
Officer Hammond.
All right, Lieutenant.
Thank you, sir.
Yep, thank you.
Appreciate it, brother.
He's a very nice officer, by
He is
the
a
way.
great guy.
And I'm gonna tell you the same thing. Like I was telling him, I'm here to give accommodation forms. And I know that last time I was here, I was asking for the accommodation and complaint forms.
Okay.
But today I want to fill out a commendation form for Officer Camp and his partner. I can't remember his partner's name right off the top of his head, but they came out and they was very respectful and very awesome. I gave you a shout out in my last video because you did take the time to help me with the flashlight and spot that name. So I'm here for the good and the bad.
Okay.
And that's what I'm trying to highlight. And I was telling him, I'm trying to issue a challenge to all the police officers, all the police departments, the sheriff's deputies and everything. Just take a moment, go out there. If you see some kids playing, you know, b-ball in the street, throwing the pigskin around, instead of, you know, telling them get out the road, just take a moment and stop. If you got, no pressing issues, take a moment, throw it around with them, play b-ball with them, you know, maybe get you a Bluetooth speaker or something, lead them in a dance. I'm trying to find some videos like that out there, and I've seen videos out there like that, and they go viral instantly.
Yeah.
In a matter of hours, you'll have millions of people looking at your department in a completely different light.
Gotcha. I understand.
But you've been very cordial with me. Is that the accommodation forms?
No, it's just an accident that took place a while back.
Oh, okay.
We don't really have a commendation form that I know of. A lot of folks write emails to the chief or just send official letters in. I don't think we actually have a sheet to fill out if you want to praise an officer.
That's a shame, because I mean, I'm going to give y'all's office complete credit. Unlike a lot of police departments that I've went to, y'all have the complaint forms available, and they're readily available.
17.
But like I said, y'all have been doing some good things. There's been some bad interactions, but I've seen some good ones, and that's what I'm here for today. And I would love nothing more than for you to take, and at the end of shift today or whatever, I don't know if y'all do a meeting after shift, but I know that normally y'all do one pre-shift. So just make sure you let Officer Camp, the guy that he was called out there on earlier today, stop by to give him a commendation form. And the reason
Where was he called?
he was called out there to the unemployment office.
Okay.
And the whole community was shocked. I told him, just stand around and watch this. I'm gonna show you how to have a completely different interaction with him. And I didn't have to tell them anything. They knew my rights. They knew all of our rights, and they respected them.
You were videotaping over yonder. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, you videotaping them. You know.
In a publicly accessible area, and non-restricted and stuff. And that's what I came over here for today, was to give them accommodation. I didn't know that y'all didn't have, some of the forms are dual purpose in some departments, like commendation / complaint. But I didn't know that. But I appreciate that. And like I said, I just wanted to let somebody know. That's why I asked to speak with the supervisor.
Okay.
And I just wanted to let somebody know that someone somewhere in y'all's department, some of y'all's training is paid off, because we actually had a good interaction today. And the whole community, everyone that was around, they heard the police was on the way, and they was like, oh God, I'm out. I'm gonna run away. But when they seen what happened, the people was smiling. People was like, this is different. We don't have to be afraid of them just because they've got a badge and a gun. Right. And that's what I came here today, was to highlight that.
Okay.
And I appreciate that. And maybe you give them a shout out in the pre-shift or post-shift or whatever. I'd appreciate that. And like I said, I'm trying to issue a challenge to all the police departments. Please, let's get some more good interactions. And I know I can't be everywhere to film at once. And if you know just as well as I do, you go into certain neighborhoods, people run from y'all.
Right.
They hear or see y'all coming and they're gone.
Well, sometimes if they've done something really bad.
It's not even if they're doing anything bad now. Now it's they're scared that they're going to get hurt in the crossfire. Say someone over here is selling drugs, someone over here is fighting and carrying on. The police are coming, I'm out. Because I don't want to be, I don't want to be there. I don't want to get arrested. They might not have done anything bad. It might just be child support. It might be a ticket they couldn't pay.
Okay.
But I'm not just trying to cover the bad stories. I'm trying to cover the good ones too.
Okay. All right, man.
And Officer Hammer, thank you. You've been very cordial with me.
Officer Camp.
Officer Camp and his partner. They was both very polite and cordial with me.
What did the partner look like?
I don't know. I'll call back up here, and I know you got a voicemail.
Yeah.
I'll call back up here and I'll leave his name, but it was Officer Camp and the other officer that responded.
Okay.
And like I said, I got to give them the props. That's one of the things about my channel. I do the good and the bad.
Okay.
And
what channel is it?
It's Fuck DSS on YouTube. And I know that immediately is a turnoff to a lot of people about the response and the name of it.
Right.
But
I can see that.
I've got sheriff's deputies from Charlotte watching. I've got people from all around the world watching. And for right now, I've got 8 people in the room watching.
Okay.
And in the one from earlier today, I had over 100 views. From the moment the police officers walked in to the moment that I left, I had over 100 views in that short amount of time frame. And it certainly changes the look and the appearance of the department. And it allows for transparency when people like me and other people come out here and do good work, like y'all do sometimes. Speak of the devil. Howdy, Officer Camp.
How you doing?
Pretty good. I was actually here to give you a commendation
Praising
form.
you.
Yeah.
And they told me that unfortunately y'all don't have the commendation forms.
Yeah.
Y'all do have the complaint forms, so I gotta give y'all credit on that. But y'all don't have the commendation forms.
It must be write emails or write letters, that type of stuff.
But yeah, just so you know, your work paid off, and I'm here to give you a shout out and the props.
Well,
thank you.
Well, thank you.
All right.
You have a good day, sir.
All right, have a good day, man.
I gotta get out of here too.
All right, have a good day.
One. Yes, sir. Please.
You're probably gonna be getting a phone call from that other guy.
Yeah, I'm waiting.
All right.
All right. Thanks, sir. Take care.
All right. Scottish Fury Freedom. I do not know. I do not know. But let me catch up on the chat. He said, we're probably going to be getting a phone call from the other guy here in a bit. But I'm glad I got my point across that I really wanted to give the guy a commendation because he did respect our rights. He did respect our freedoms and our civil rights. The other officer's name, he actually gave it, baby. It was Officer Reed. Y'all, that was probably crappy camera work. But thank y'all guys for tuning in. I'm going to end the stream. Like I said, I give shout outs to the good and the bad. I do. I'm not saying I'm independent media, but I'm independent media. I cover the stories that I want to cover, and this is one that I felt was important because the guy actually respected our rights. He respected it, and he was shocked to see me standing there. He walked out. He's like, "Oh yeah," and that's the thing, guys. If we start, let's not always go into it with the mindset that they're always going to be bad. If we do that, then we lose because we already got it set in our mind that you know this, that, and the third. It's pretty cool that he was actually here when I was trying to do that though. But yeah, I'm gonna end the stream, guys. I did my thing. I kept my word. I was honest. If I find decent cops, good cops, I'm gonna highlight them. And I tell them if asked because I am.
Well, good cops can turn into crooked cops.
Yes, they can, and that's the thing. But Officer Hamrick actually made an appearance in my last video over here at Shelby PD and in this video. So maybe he's a decent cop a couple of times a week, maybe a couple of times a day. I don't know. We'll just have to see. More videos to come, guys. Hulk, smash that like button, share, like, and subscribe. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I will see y'all in the next one.